Hello. Hi, everybody. I have a new camera angle, and I don't know if I like it. So, I apologize. Thank you for joining me over here on Jordan's Jocular Junction. We're going to unbox a bunch of WizKids minis, like a whole bunch of them that I got. These are released today, from what I am told. So, but I should probably do some tweets. So hang on. Let's copy the stream. Woo. Oh, they got new functions that I don't know about. Okay. So I'm gonna get get out of this, copy this, if it lets me. Doesn't seem to like it. Okay. Hello! Welcome. Oh, that was my mistake. I didn't enable auto start. I should have done that. Okay. That's why we're running into some problems. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go to home, my channel. There I am. I'm live right now. Enable auto start. I should have done that. We can hear me. Okay. I'm going to share. I'm going to copy that. We're going to go to Twitter. And I'm going to say, I'm live. Come hang out. Awesome possum. And I want to play music, but I get yelled at. YouTube doesn't like the music. I have a music service, but it doesn't do what I need it to do. So, did we lose the stream? No. Possum. Okay, we're good. All right. So, we're gonna come over here to this, do some transitioning. You know what? I had a really cool black background that I didn't get set up right. I wonder what happened to that. Add a color source. Add source. We want black color. And we're gonna select black. And then I'm gonna put this way down here. And then I swear you guys can't see this. Actually, I could just get rid of this and then you can see it. Yeah, so we're gonna do I'm gonna do this live. We're gonna fix our overlay and make it look half decent. We're gonna go down and over and down. And then I'm gonna hold Alt and we're gonna, nope, Control. Nope. It's gotta be Alt. Oh, do I have to go like really big? Super big. Then I have to Alt this down, okay. It's so exciting to make everything look so nice. So this is not a mini that is, from Critical Role. This is just a test mini for me to get the camera to correctly look okay. I just want to like outline it. There we go. That's all I really wanted to do. I think we look okay, right? Okay. So I've got this camera and I've got some minis right here. So I'm going to unbox. So this is Factions of Wildmount. This is the Menagerie Coast in Clovis Concord. I know very little, if anything, about Critical Role. So I played a game in it because my friends were really passionate about Critical Role. But I saw that it's got like a jillion episodes, and I just don't have the time for 10-hour episodes. Not that they're 10-hour episodes, although the latest one I hear is 7 hours, so... or the finale that's coming up, which will be... I mean, that sounds really cool. Yay, finales. And what do you think they're going to do for Season 3? Do I prefer online games or in-person games? I prefer in-person games, mostly because I still... I have a lot of, like, terrain and stuff. But honestly, if you want to play with, like... I don't want to say my friends aren't fun, because they are fun. But there's a lot of people online that I would love to play with. And we're just never in person to play together. So we have to do it the old way. And boy, these are in there. We might have to super cut this out. Good angle, thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of, actually, WizKids. I have a lot of, speaking of WizKids, I have a lot of WizKids terrain that I have yet to be able to use because I'm currently not running a game. But everyone at my house is now vaccinated, and so I want to invite some friends over and play and actually do that. I'm thinking of running an all-drow campaign where everyone's in Menzo Berenzin. Yeah, or minis. Like, I have so many minis, and yet I can't use them. Oh my god, I'm going to break these getting them out. They're not kidding. There goes one. Oh my gosh. WizKids. I understand. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're figuring it out. Sorry, that is probably not, like, the most aesthetic thing to listen to either. But yeah, there's something about being at the table. As I hit all those, I like minis. I like collecting minis. I like other fun things, like dice and props at the table and things like that. So there's just a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Okay, do these have the names on the bottom? Okay, they do. So this is the hollowed one. So he's got a nice sword through his chest. That's kind of cool. And I'm a little disappointed if that's supposed to be the sword coming out, but I don't think it is. I think that's like his... Yeah, I think that's his scabbard. That's pretty cool. You know, WizKids is getting better at the painting too. Sorry, let me focus a little bit. Especially on the big guy here, which we'll get to. But so that is, I should get a box for the done minis. Maybe we'll do that. Also, I think because of my YouTube channel, this is a Pallid Elf. She's pretty cool. There's kind of a... I don't need to stream, but I feel like if I am playing online, I should be streaming. And I sometimes just like not streaming. I think it's fun to just play for fun. She's angled a little bit, but some hot air will fix that. Oh, this guy's cool. This is the Grinner. Yeah, the Grinner. This is my next bard. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna fix the focus. 1 second. There we go. All right, how exciting. Yeah, this guy's cool. I like him a lot. Can I zoom in anymore? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. That's really cool. He's got a fun backpack. That's awesome. Yeah, and I guess I can hit the zoom in. No? Oh, there we go. Whoops. Okay. So I don't his face. Oh my gosh. I don't have yeah. I haven't used this camera as a... So this is my Canon camera, and I haven't really used it as a webcam before, but Canon made some software that allows you to do it, so it's kind of cool. We've got a Blood Hunter, so if you ever wanted to play a Blood Hunter, now you can. He's got a really cool sword. Oh, you are welcome for the DCC content, Braincell. I love DCC, and that is a game I want to stream just so people can see how cool it is. This guy is pretty badass. I love it. So is this guy. This is Clovis Concord Zelo. Man, and I've got... Yeah, I need to run something. Oh, so I want to do an all-drow game. I thought it would be really fun to have everybody be some kind of drow in Menzoberranzan, and with that Menzoberranzan stuff, Shore Warden Soldier. So with Menzoberranzan, I'd be able to... Oh, that's cool. I like this one a lot. I would be able to do like house problems, and then the whole matriarchy thing would be kind of fun to explore. And then ultimately, I want to put my players into that problem of, do they have to, are they going to be evil, and follow the directive of the drow, or are they going to choose to rebel against him, maybe overthrow Menzoberranzan? I haven't really thought out a whole plot yet, but boy, I really want to play that. Be a lot of fun. Clovis Noble. He's just a little boy. He's got a good hat. He's got a real good hat. Oh man, can I do it? I need to flip this out. Oh. So funny. Anyway, and then last but not least, we've got a fisherman of some kind. A fisherman of Clovis. Very exciting. Just ripe with fish. I love it. Well, I'll leave him up there so we can look at his sweet catch while we get the next one. This is the Crin Dynasty. This is probably... there's just a drow in here that I really think is cool. You are in an exclusive D&D group. What's happening, Pierce? Oh, sorry, Peace. P-Ice? So there's the drow game. I want to run a DCC game, specifically Perils on the Purple Planet, which is a campaign setting kind of box set hex crawl thing for DCC that is very well done, and I'm excited to hopefully run that at some point. But a lot of people, I don't know, it's just really fun. And Perils of the Purple Planet has a lot of fun difficulty, kind of like Dark Sun, where the world is out to get you, not just creatures. And I like that kind of aspect. And so the whole idea is that your party members are trying to get home because they've mysteriously been transported there or something to that effect. So Okay. I have a very sharp knife, and I get a little spooked when I'm using it. But I have to cut this tape. There we go. This is the Lotus Den Halfling. I like her. I like that cane and her hair. Super cool. I guess they're all going to have clear bases now too, which is kind of interesting. We have a Dark Elf Rogue. Excellent. Excellent choice. Yeah, no, it is. It's really cool. Perils of the Purple Planet is some solid hex crawls. If you like hex crawls, you should check out, what's it called? It's on the tip of my brain. The Dark of Hot Springs Island. That is a system neutral hex crawl, and it's so good. Like, I ran it as D&D, and I want to run it again as DCC or Forbidden Lands. I think those would be also really interesting to see how the entire game changes based on what you're doing. Ooh, an Echo Knight. I like the face of that hair. It's so good. Oh man, that's cool. And what Echo Knight wouldn't be complete with the Echo? So we've got Echo and Echo Knight. That's kind of cool. That's kind of badass. Clear bases, I'm fine with it. I never really cared. Like, I don't know. It's just a base. I guess if, like, you could see the terrain underneath, so if you're putting stuff underneath, but WizKids said, yeah, I think I just mentioned that, I think all their bases are going to be clear from now on, so I wonder if it's I think dark plastics are cheaper and easier, so I don't know. Oh yeah, or if you want to put custom bases on them with like the specific terrain and stuff like that. I'm going to put those aside because I need to like remember that she's got a twin. That's just cool. Oh man. This is a Trader of Crin. The game I played took place near the Crin Dynasty. I was a tiefling wizard named Joshe. It does, you're right. Yeah, it makes the mini pop out a whole bunch. Like, just getting rid of those system neutral or darker colors, all of a sudden it's like you see the vibrant colors more. Graviturgy Wizard. This one's pretty neat. Oh, hello, Bob. Yes, thank you so much. I love what you're doing. You're doing some really great stuff, Mr. Bob. So go check out Bob if you haven't. He does really fun D&D videos. Probably has the nicest voice on YouTube, I think. He's just calm and like he just wants you to love D&D with him, and it's great. But yeah, thanks for popping in, Bob. Oh, this is the one that I love. And this is the Dunamancy Wizard. So I saw this on the box and thought it was the coolest mini. Like, super great. See if I can... Oh, see, I keep getting the thing when I try to focus. Zoom in. Zoom in there. Try it again. Ever so out of focus. Yeah, I think they're improving mini technology. I don't know. They like, who knows? But WizKids has steadily been getting better, especially at these colored ones. So I like this guy a lot. He's just really cool. Oh, super, super cool. We got a couple other fun ones. This is the... Oh, a Crin Noble. I need to catch up. We need like too long didn't reads for Critical Role. There probably is. There's probably a wiki out there that I can take care of or go check out, but I'm not doing it actively, but like it's such a huge part of D&D culture, but I just don't have a Chronergy wizard. Isn't it Chronomancy? Chrononergy? Some kind of chrono wizard. Little halfling dude. He's pretty cool. Let's fix his focus so we can see him a little better. There we go. When I zoom in, their faces look terrible, but I swear it's a pretty good looking mini. Oh, that's cool. Mind flares from back in the day. Also, I think minis just look better when you paint them yourself. I'm not a good painter, but when people can paint some good minis. It's pretty cool. And I'm always very impressed with their ability. Here we go. We're getting the good piece. So this is the Dwendalian Empire. Oh, we'll put this guy back on there so you have something to look at. Sorry. While I open this up. But I'm curious, like, so I don't know. I'm really curious how many people play in established settings. Like, I think a lot of people probably play in the Forgotten Realms because it's just like, well, that's where the adventure I bought takes place, you know? And so that makes sense. And maybe if you're just like super in love with the show, you're playing in the Critical Role universe of Wildemount, but like, I don't know. I'm really curious about that. Like how many people are, but then I guess if that's all you know, you're probably like really excited to play in that world, you know? Just like I was really excited to play in the Forgotten Realms when I first started D&D. And I got like really into the lore of D&D, so I could totally see people getting really into the lore of Wildemount. But I gotta know, was the Bloodhunter class that Matt invented, was that a Pathfinder class that he kind of just converted over? Or did he like come up with it? I mean, I'm sure his mechanics were his, but like I want to know where the inspiration came for that, I guess. Because I think they were playing Pathfinder before 5th edition was official. But I could be wrong. Yeah, and that's the other thing, NT, is like everybody plays homebrew. Like not everybody, but like I don't know, I've played in a lot of homebrew games. And I want to do a whole homebrew game. This is a Hills of Pride's Call Farmer. So we got a farmer here. He's kind of cool. Sweat on his brow. But like, I like homebrew worlds, and then I like taking the cool stuff and putting it in my homebrew world. It's kind of fun to, well, there's something to be said for both of it, because to run out and be like, if we all play in the realms, we all have those fun, like, stories of Waterdeep or something, and I don't know. I like that shared universe that we're all kind of playing together. It's kind of MMO-like in a way. Dwendalian Crownsguard. Where even if we're on different servers, you know, of an MMO back in the day, like if you play WoW and I play WoW, like we still understand that there's big monsters and there's all this other stuff, and we all have that story of killing this and you know. And I played Final Fantasy XI for years, and it was fun. Like I went to the conventions for Final Fantasy XI in Anaheim, and we had a blast. And I like met so many cool people that weren't from my server, but we all had something in common. And D&D is the same way, which I guess you have like my wizard story versus your wizard story. But I think there's something to be said about that shared universe, you know? So, Dragonblood Dragonborn. Dragonblood Dragonborn. Double your dragons. Oh yeah, his sword's a little bent, but I mean, that's just like shipping and stuff. You can fix it later. Oh yeah, Deep Gnome Rogue. That sounds cool. Out of the Abyss. That is the one I want to run the most. It's a tie. Well, since Icewind Dale came out, it's been a tie between Icewind Dale and Out of the Abyss, which is funny because I don't think a lot of people. I don't know how many people care about Out of the Abyss, but like, I think it's one of their more well done ones, and I love the like survival aspect of it, of just being like lost in the Underdark. And maybe it's because I have too many friends that are familiar with topside Faerun, that this way I could be like, you have no idea how to get out of here, and they just kind of have to wander, and I think that's really cool. And you have the big old baddies, the Demon Lords, which I'm really surprised that the Strahd, or not Curse of Strahd, oh yeah, sorry, that I'm surprised that the Dread Lords in Ravenloft didn't get stats, but this one's off-printed, so that's kind of interesting. But this is a Dwendalian Aristocrat. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, you know too much 2E lore. It's just big. This is your kingpin, if anything. So I love deep gnomes. I don't know, they're cool. Same with the Drow. I love Endurgar and stuff. Like I like that a lot of those became playable races because they're cool. We have a Righteous Brand Soldier. Yeah, the Abyss was good. You know, so I've been putting together because a lot of people do it with their top. Or let's rank the Wizards of the Coast adventures in order. Like what's the best, what's the worst, you know? And I keep editing that document because I'm trying to find the right words to say before I film it. But boy, Tomb of Annihilation is just a quality one, and Storm King's Thunder is really good too. And I think a lot of Storm King's Thunder is good because of its openness, and I wish that most of that was actually in the Sword Coast Adventures Guide, but I think halfway through they were like, "Oh, we're gonna put this in our yeah." I think they're like we're gonna put this in a book, so we won't put it in the other thing. So, meaning that they're going to put all of these side quests in Storm King's Thunder rather than putting it in the Sword Coast Adventures Guide, which is what they should have, so that you could just run around. This is a Raven Knight Dragonborn, who's really badass looking. How do you feel about... Oh, that's another thing I want to do is... you're talking about like Whisper Gnomes. I want to make a video about the races that aren't in 5e D&D, you know? Because there's so many now. And it would just be interesting to be like, these are the ones that no longer exist. Like, Ted had his weird gnomes that didn't make it. I forget. So, Avernus is fun once you get to Avernus. I kind of wish that adventure had just started there. So, this is the Volstrucker Agent. Volstrucker Agent. I like its magic hand. That's cool. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I gotta keep trying out all these new videos. Especially on this channel. This is gonna, like, I don't want to say that I'm not trying to make a good, solid channel. I just didn't want to, like, have the main channel, I don't know, have problems. So, because a lot of times I get on there and I'll do something experimental like this, and then a bunch of people are upset. And they're like, why aren't you doing that here or whatever? And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a channel that I can just do the things I want to do. So I wanted to talk about DCC. So there we have it. I can talk about Dungeon Crawl Classics, and it's been super fun. And the DCC OSR community has been like really welcoming and reached out to me, and I love that. And I would not have gotten that as much on the main channel, just like people upset that it's not lore content, you know? So this has been fun, and it's just kind of been really good to try other things and try new things. So this well-endowed woman is a farmer of the Dwendalian Empire. And she's looking like she ate something that is kind of making her space cadet. Maybe we should take that axe away from her. I mean myself here. Jordan with a PH. So I should probably save this guy till the very end, but I'm not going to. So this is the infamous Pumat Soul. Oh, he's tall. He's a tall boy. So there's Pumat. Hey, Pum. Oh, hey there. Yeah, everybody. Pumat Soul here. I do love a good Pumat. We're gonna zoom in. Refocus. There we go. So for Pumat, actually I need to take a photo and send that to some friends of mine. He's a good looking mini though. Now I don't know how to spell Pumat. I got cheat. It's exactly how you thought it would be spelled, guys. Pumat what though? S-O-L? S-O-L. Sorry. Send this to my D&D group. Yeah, it is good detail. So I wonder who, if they hired WizKids to do this, or if Matt had, like, artists that he wanted to base the designs on or something. I'm not really sure. I'm curious about that. So now we're going to get into some monsters. These are Monsters of Wildemount 2. And I will say, Matt had some really good ideas for monster design, or just like the team that built this. And I guess because it was a Wizards product, so the Wizards team had input. But there is a monster in Wildemount, and I think there's a mini of it. Yeah, it's in the other box, so we'll get to it in a minute. But it's a snake with like more mouths on its chest, and the whole idea is that this thing is like anti-spellcaster, and I had so much fun running that in my Rod of Seven Parts game that we played with Nerd Immersion. Super cool. Come on, Jordan. Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's in the other one. That's a good, like, demon to throw at people, I think. The big Toad Lord. Okay, this is a little more complicated, because we have some twisty ties. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Twisty ties, twisty ties. I should have had these all out already. I'm sorry. But I guess it's not an unboxing if I'm not doing it. This guy is... Ooh, a Gloomstalker. Oh, that is cool. Sorry. That's really cool. So I'm gonna have to back up the camera. You can look at my fat belly. It's not that fat. It's okay. Yeah, we're in focus. So that guy's pretty cool. Some of these bigger ones I might have to ASMR. I might have to readjust the camera, but that's really cool looking. And you know what? This feels like one I have. I have like a merman from some other... I wonder if they reused the design. This is a... Oh, it's a marrow. So yeah, it's going to look like the marrow that I have. So this is a marrow shadow priest. No. Shallow priest. Not shadow. Shallow. Very exciting. And he's got a bent trident, but again, you can hot glue that out, or use a heat gun and it gets better. So, pretty awesome. We have a Sea Fury. So, in perspective here, the Sea Fury is wee, but has really good hair. Like, look at that hair. That's so cool. Oh, it gets blurry. That's just so good. They're doing a good job. I got a Sahagwin Warlock of Ukatoa. I also like this. When do we have Sahagwin races as a playable race? Everything else is becoming a playable race. I want to play a Sahagwin. I think that would be fun. There we go. Isn't he nasty? What? Oh, for a second it said no data. I'm like, pretty sure. Oh, stream health is good. What are you freaking out about? I don't know. I don't use Streamlabs OBS much. I use regular OBS, so Streamlabs is trying to make everything easier for you, but it's kind of like when you learn the command line, you don't necessarily want it to be easier because you're like, no, I know how to do it this way. This is a Moorbounder, which we rode these in my campaign. We had a bunch of them. Some extra glue on the bottom of that one, but it's still pretty good. We're going to zoom out. There we go. This is the big kitty. This is the big happy kitty. That's pretty cool, though. Two more in this set, and they're both pretty awesome. How do I get this out? You just flick it out. You do it. Just like that. And then this guy here is doing this. Okay. This I like a lot. This is a Gearkeeper Construct. And like, how many people have had this in their games? Like, I love stuff like this. Just a ball of death. Like, just lots of knives, lots of crazy, cool stuff. That's a good mini. That's a really good mini. I love it. And Suavene Basilisk. I think I fought one of these. It's pretty cool. I like the water effect a lot too. Very fun. All right, well, we're gonna leave him up here, and I'm gonna move some of these guys out of the way. Up next, monsters. Monsters, monsters, and more monsters. And then after this, I should probably write a video. Been so busy with, I got a new job, and so I am working all of the times. Training and whatnot. I wonder what the next book is going to be, though, for D&D. Somebody online was saying that there was hints in Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft that the new book is going to be a Feywild book. And I need to dive into the Ravenloft book a little more before I try to subscribe to that theory. But, like, I'm really curious now. I'm like, would they make a Ravenloft book? I don't think or not a Ravenloft, a Feywild book? I don't think that they would. But, like, we've always been joking that they need to make a Feywild book that is double covered. So, like, one cover is the Feywild, and then you flip it over and it's the Shadowfell. And then both books meet halfway in the middle. And I just think that would be the coolest book. And it's not even like, I don't know, they're not even thinking about it. I'm just like, Wizards, do it. Like, hire me. I'll write all about the Feywild. It'll be great. Okay. So let's start with the smaller guys. We got a Husk Zombie. I'm sorry to say that this is just a mere husk of a zombie, guys. He's just not doing well. He's just a husk of a zombie. There we go. Those black fingertips, though, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And these are out now, by the way. So if you guys are interested, there should be some links in the video description. But they're available from what I've been told. I saw some pictures of them being out on out in stores. So. And I want to say that the monsters are like $40 or $50, or maybe that's just the Empire minis, like all the civilized races that we looked at before, not the monsters. This is a Correspond emissary. I want to be this guy's friend because that's cool. It's like when butterflies take the wrong path and drop out of school, they become these things. Yeah, 1970s share hair. There you go. This guy with his excellent hair. Yeah. Or is it a woman? It says it's a Sea Fury. Is that like a Fury like the Fury's Fury? It is very strategically placed long hair. I thought it was a guy, but it might be like a hag. But you two kiss. Okay, up next. This is a monster I used in Rod of Seven Parts. And I really liked it. Because it was just, this was a cool concept for a monster. And the look was really awesome. And so this was an antagonist that they were running into. And this is a Correspond Seer. But the spidery legs, the no face, the crystals coming off of its body. This is just the coolest mini. Freaking love it. It's so good. It's so good. And here we go. This is a Correspond Crawler. Lots of corresponds. I'm going to put them next to each other. If you want to run a weird sci-fi alien game, I think you're covered with some of this stuff. Some kind of not abyssal, but aberrational game. These really creepy things. Also, this is a fun monster. The Aori Absorber. Creepy AF. I like the eye is just really fun on this one. How it's like held in place, but it looks like it's gonna pop out at you, but it's really good. Really cool. Fun colors on this one. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, what are you? This is a Shadow Ghast. And at first I thought it was Venom, but it's not Venom. It is a Shadow Ghast. He's lunging towards you though. So convenient that they all have clothing, you know? I don't think a Shadow Ghast would care about his tunic on his waist. But, you know, here we are. And realizing I should check on my people here. Okay. All right, we got 3 really good ones left, and then the big guy, which I'm gonna have to really change up the screen for that one. This is an Errorian Reverser. I don't know about this guy, but he looks cool. I feel like I would use this for like the Hulk. It's kind of like a Hulk and a Yanagu and maybe a bear put together. But like you could, the muscle there, they got all the green on the darker green on the inside, his butt. That's a really cool one. Correspond worm? Oh, like in the show? But they I don't know if they made a mini of it, yeah. Lots of correspond stuff, huh? It looks like a watermelon, you're right. See, that's the kind of thing my players would do, where I'm like, here's this really creepy monster. They're like, he looks like a watermelon. And you're like, dang it, he does look like a watermelon. This is Nurgalid. Nurgalid? Nurgalid? This guy's big. So we will zoom out. But yeah, his energy and stuff, like spikes on his back. This is a boss. This is fun. I like frog creatures, like evil toads and stuff. So this guy, pretty badass. Love it. Nurgle? No, it's I don't know if you're making fun of me or actually asking, but it's Nergalid. Nergalid. Nurgalid. Nurgalid. Something like that. I'll be honest with you guys, I can't read or write, so it's weird that I say that I read all these Forgotten Realms things. But when you can't read and write, how much of that are you reading? This guy is the Aorian Nullifier. So this is the Nullifier. This is the guy that I was talking about, that I ran for my my people. Oh, Nurgle's from 40k? See, I don't know. This is the anti-mage monster, where he creates all of these like hissing whispers and stuff that affect your spell casting, and I just thought he was so cool. Like all of these mouths coming out of him. Pretty awesome. I like that guy a lot. And then, like, yeah, side by side, kind of nice big guy. And then we have, I don't know, this guy here. So, for for reference, there's a little spellcaster. It's pretty cool. But ironically, these guys have the same base. So, even though that one's way bigger, it's still considered a huge monster, I assume. And last but not least, the Udac, which we're going to have to rearrange for this. So let's go back to the main webcam so you guys aren't staring at nothing. What I'm going to do is we'll unbox this. And we'll see what this puppy looks like. You know, these all arrived in the mail. The box that they arrived in kind of got jostled around quite a bit by FedEx, but they all made it safe and sound. So good job, WizKids, on your packaging. Gosh, this is so big. Like, that's my head. And I'm pretty sure this guy's $100. So, most like all of their big solid ones at the end are always really expensive. I'm still considering getting that Hand of Vecna though. I really like Vecna. I like the Hand of Vecna. I think it would be really fun. But $100 is kind of expensive to, not even on a mini that I'm going to use in combat. I'm just going to have the Hand of Vecna like hanging out. So. Oh my god. Oh, I think this just pulls apart. Or are you? Nope, you're taped. Taped on the bottom. People are talking to me. Oh my god. Okay. This is the Udac. That's so big. Holy cow. Oh my god. Is this what they're fighting in the season finale? Yeah, does it bring you joy? Yeah, you need to like Marie, what was that show where it's like Marie Kondo, where it's like, does it bring you joy? We'll see. We'll see how this month goes on bills. Maybe I'll splurge, or maybe I'll wait till my birthday or something. But oh, that's interesting. This is copyright WizKids and Critical Role on the bottom, but not doesn't say Wizards. But this was in a Wizards book, right? No? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the, oh my gosh, to the other camera. But I'm going to have to pull the camera back and do some adjustments. So, hang on. Oh, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Would you look? I mean, the paint on that. Granted, this is a bigger mini, so you're able to do some like more detailed stuff, or I should say, it's easier to do more detailed stuff. But still, it's really cool. Like, did they ever do the Demon Lords? They should really, because if they did like, well, they did Orcus. I've got Orcus up there, but like, I want a big Jueblix, a big Zagutmoy mini. I'd pay money for that. That'd be awesome. And I mean, those guys are so iconic that you know they're going to be around later. Even his teeth, they like look dirty. That's so cool. And like his head, that like muscle on his arm. This is pretty cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I've been kind of down lately, so this has been, I just wanted to get these out and wanted to chat with some cool people, and so I very much appreciate that you guys joined me for a stream. If you, oh, I broke something. Oh, plastic. Yeah, if you can point me in a direction of where I go to read up on Critical Role. I need Critical Role the novel so I can do it. But yeah, I definitely thank you guys for chilling. Makes me feel awesome. I love it. I will, I think I'm going to go sit on my couch and write a script for tomorrow. Try to like record it and maybe get it out by Friday. On some DCC content. Maybe some main channel stuff. This is Tarask's little brother, yeah. I just think this guy, he's really cool looking. Get super in there. Love it. Cool. Low-key stream. You guys are really cool. Thank you for joining me. I will, yeah, I'll be back. It's awesome. I'm really excited for this Critical Role season finale, just so that it's like out in the world. That'll be good. Thank you guys for the stream, and I'll see you next time. Take care.